Hey guys, Jeremy and Mark here once again for the third Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Warriors!
Dream Warriors. Ever since we started this series, I kept on hearing in references and pages and everything that Dream Warriors is the best one. Not only does it have that awesome song, but the special effects apparently are really good, and this is probably one of the more kind of intricate stories of the series. I have to admit, I like this one.
It's good.
I had way more fun watching this one than the first one.
Than the first one?
Like, the first one's good, but this one was entertaining throughout the whole way.
Yeah.
I think just because of how cool the effects were. The first one with the giant worm thing of Freddy, like, when it looked at her from, like, it side glanced at her. That was nuts.
Yeah, it's a really good, the makeup and everything on it and the animatronics of it are really great when it first looks at the return of Nancy, I guess we should mention.
Oh yeah.
We finally get a character from a previous film other than Krueger. Nancy from the first movie is back. Not the main character. The main character in this film is
Patricia Arquette.
Patricia Arquette in her first feature film role, which is cool. Also, this movie is Frank Darabont's first feature writing credit.
Frank Darabont's a writer for films such as Green Mile, The Mist,
Shawshank, Walking Dead for
The Only Good Season. The thing that I liked about this one kind of was that the first film, they already addressed how to kill him, literally, by taking him into the real world. So they kind of written themselves into a corner, I think, in that sense. So what they did is they go and defeat him in his dreams. Yeah. And his dreams, literally, are something along that lines. And they actually had a bit of like a supernatural element, like actually bringing out the holy water and everything. Yeah. Like, yeah, no, I thought that was kind of funny.
It was one of the things, like, there's a lot more supernatural stuff in this. Patricia Arquette's character pulls people into her dreams. We get Amanda Kruger, Mary's sister, Mary Helena.
Fucking ghost.
So we get ghosts. And I like that the movie just kind of, it already accepts that you're going to believe that. And there's part of me is like a guy who knows film and watches a lot of movies that bugs me. Like, they don't try to justify it at all. And then I'm like, well, we're already in a world where a dude kills people in their dreams. So we're already in that realm.
That's why I was about to make a complaint about that, but then I was like, well, this is a movie about a guy killing people in the dreams.
Exactly.
I guess like, ghosts, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's all within, if you're already buying that this is that world, you're fine with this world being that. And the great deaths.
Oh yeah, no. All of the deaths in this movie are awesome. Every single one of them.
I'll disagree with you there.
Well, except for Nancy's. Nancy.
No, not even. You know what death bugs me the most? The Wizard Master.
Oh yeah.
Because like they do the whole thing with the chair and it's all this cool stuff, and then he just like picks them up, and then they fade out.
Okay, I'll agree with that one.
But other than his death, like I like
the Wizard Master
needles and like.
Yeah,
what a rush.
Oh fuck yeah, freaking
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger comes into this chick as he's inserting drugs into her.
Ah, there's some penetration in
a bit. But the Wizard Master, yeah, fudge, what a nerd. But every time, like right when he like goes with the lightning bolt for his finger, is just screaming nerd. But then when he died, I was like, oh
yeah. But the puppet death,
that was
prime time, bitch.
Yes, one of the finally waited 2-3 movies in to finally hear Freddy Krueger say "bitch."
Prime time, bitch. He says a couple times. He also writes it.
Yeah,
on the
come get him, bitch.
Like it's
There's a few other lines I thought.
The death of Discount Renee Zellweger.
Oh yeah. That's we gotta mention
discount tons of actors.
There's Discount Sean Astin, Discount
Zellweger, Discount Bill Mayer.
Nev Campbell's brother.
Yeah.
Or Nev Campbell was a man.
It just looks like he should be. And Larry Fishburne.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like Discount Lawrence Fishburne. It's the same guy, but he was going by Larry. Kind of like James Carey back in the day.
I will say the special effects are definitely the high point of this film. There was about like 6 credits, along with 6
credits in the titles. There was 6 credits. Like there's like special effects makeup, special effects like
for Krueger,
visual effects, special. Oh, it was just like a huge list of people.
And I was kind of like, why is that? And then within the first 20 minutes, already like so many special effects, like the melting bike, which ripped off of Saw.
That bike scene, total.
Yeah, just like Saw took that. The melting of the wall, when she goes for the faucet and the thing like like a
grabs her
hand.
hand. And
Yeah, no, that was sweet. There was actually even a stop motion animation. Like there's a point where a little baby, like a little toy Freddy Krueger runs around, and then there's his skeleton. His skeleton, that part was cheesy.
Oh, but it was great. That must have been fun for those actors, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you get to fight a skeleton. How many times do you get to do that?
Hey, you're Jason the Argonauts.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought they were really building up the badass chick.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe that was her death. I was like, oh, this movie has 2 black people who do not die.
Yeah. Legitimately.
Yeah.
It breaks that trend.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice to see.
Larry Fishburne and then one note black guy.
Yeah.
Who grabs
who did drop some Samuel L. Jackson level motherfuckers in that.
Yeah, he did. Now, I say that Dream Warrior is definitely the most rewatchable so far of all the ones we've seen.
Yeah. I mean, and I think that's what it is. It's written by Wes Craven. Like, it was his idea. He was back involved in the series, and he's not back involved again for 3 more movies until we get to the 7th one. And you can tell, like, he's a master of horror for a reason.
Yeah.
It's a great story. It's cool. I like the idea of having all these kids, these like suicide worry kids that are all battling this Freddy thing. They're all crammed in this mental institution where, you know, we've got like a Nurse Ratchet or Pratchett or whatever.
Oh yeah,
from
permanent like scowl face all the time, just scowling.
Also, this movie's got nudity, so way to go,
lady. Yeah, no, it's an enjoyable film. I would say, I don't know, out of all these ones, like so far of all the ones, is this one of your favorite ones?
Yeah. I like the first one's still my favorite, and I really like New Nightmare, but I think Dream Warriors is, it's probably the best of the main canon. Like New Nightmare is kind of outside canon because it's super meta. But I accept that Dream Warriors might be a better movie than the first one because it's
more like, yeah, it's more watchable. But the thing was, it's scary. Like the effects were scary, but Krueger himself
you jumped at a pig.
Oh well, yeah, because the pig was like, well, I was just like, wow, that was a pretty good animatronic. Krueger isn't hidden in shadows as much this time.
Yeah, they definitely brought Krueger out into the open.
Yeah.
We've seen him though.
Yeah, I guess
that's the problem, right? I mean,
we're slowly starting to get into that Krueger that most people know, that most people saw in Freddy vs. Jason. He had a lot more dialogue.
Yeah,
more dialogue.
Talks more in this movie.
In this one than probably the last 2 combined.
Yeah.
He has more screen time, like full on view.
Yeah. Yeah, they very rarely hide him, although he's really not in the movie that much. But whenever he's on screen, it's not this like hidden thing. Like even when they go to his boiler room, they do the claw dragging sound effect, and then he just walks around the corner. He's right there, right in their face.
So
they don't build much with Freddy, but again, he's a known quantity quantity by this point. You know what to expect with him.
Oh yeah.
So let's get to it, and they have fun, and they got the great scene where he pulls his shirt open.
Yeah,
the faces of all the literally gave me nightmares for years.
Amazingly good, horrifying imagery in this film. Nancy,
Heather Langenkamp.
Heather, she had an excuse in the first film for being dead-faced because she wasn't sleeping at all. This one, she's bad. Her acting is just like...
She's not... I mean, again, she's kind of horror royalty, so I said it in the first review.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, but like, wow.
But yeah, she's not...
of those line deliveries
she's a little... She's pretty wooden at times. Also, we got Hypnocil in this movie, which is the drug that prevents the dream stuff, which comes into play. I'm not even sure if I think it comes to play in like the 6th one, but it's a main point in Freddy vs. Jason.
But anyways, I don't know. Is there anything you see of an issue with this film? Like that's me like really grasping.
I like it.
Other than that's kind of formulaic.
Yeah, it's a known quantity by this point. The studio even knew like the next movie comes out a year later, and I think the one after that's like 18 months after that. They're all they started churning them out by this point. They were still making money. Freddy 2 made more than Freddy 1. Freddy 3 made more than this one made more than both the other 2. The 4th one continues that trend and makes more. They realized that they were just going to keep churning them out, and you can tell that it started becoming a factory with this movie. Mm-hmm. But it was good. It's the first one of the factory churn, so it works.
So if I were to rate this, I would give it actually the exact same rating as
the first one.
I would give it a 6 out of 7.
Yeah, I'd go there.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. The effects, oh man. You know, everyone always says that they should bring special practical effects back. Because there was a lot of few shots that I admit I could have seen them do with CG.
Yeah.
Like the melting of the walls.
It would have been. If you made that movie now, most of that stuff would
like, why don't you try it with this? Like, this is so much, it looks better. Like, literally, some of the things don't. I'll admit that. There are a few things that probably could have been done with visuals that would have done better. But, like, I couldn't even believe that the freaking... I'm still going back to the faucet handle. Like, the fact that it looked like a cartoon hand grabbing her. So, I don't know. I like this one. I'll definitely say it's the most rewatchable. It's got really two awesome songs in it.
Dokken.
And, it's got some of the most creative kills.
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely...
That.
The puppet kill is so good. And it looks gross. Like, it's... When you see the tendons being pulled and walking, it's a little hard to watch.
What would you give it in my room?
I'm going 6. I'm going 6 as well. I like like I said, the first one's still my favorite, but this one's like it's right there. This one and New Nightmare, like I already know I'm gonna give New Nightmare 6. Spoilers. But they're right there. Like they're so good and they're just tons of fun.
Alright guys, well that's our review of the third one.
Shortest review probably.
Sorry?
This is not
actually
like a 15-minute
I don't know, I've been watching the timer actually. But so this is our third review of the series. We will do the fourth one. When that happens, it might be a little bit because we're going back to work.
Starting another show.
Yeah, so hey, we're Chung Young Fat though, that'll be fun. We're gonna blow up a bunch of cars and I don't know, they might blow up cars. I don't know, they're gonna shoot it.
We're shooting some stuff. We got some explosions going on.
Woo! So, anyways, that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time.